My name is MJ Gottlieb, co-founder and CEO of Loosid. So we are now in Newport, Rhode Island at the 361 conference. Fantastic conference. Very, let's see. I thought it was a very powerful, I've been to a lot of these. I think it was a particularly powerful discussion that we had around AI and AI's ability to help. AI's ability to also hurt, depending upon whose hands it's in, right? Another very interesting discussion. A lot of people are using AI to fluff up their valuations and not really, they're doing a disservice to the power of this next generation of machine learning, right? And so like in our case, um, our newest technology, SAM, which stands for Sobriety Addiction Mentor, is now layered with AI. AWS is now funding SAM AI and really showing how the more information you give it, the better and better it then can really be a predictive relapse agent for that individual. Basically, the SAM has the ability, as it lays on one user persona and another user persona, it starts building a predictive relapse agent that then can be modeled for government bodies, treatment centers, for outcomes and measures. And so it's very powerful when it comes to really the ability of AI in the right hand. Sober dating, we are the number one company in the sober dating space. We do own that position right now. And so we're here at this conference, just secured an external funding round and now looking to fund the next phase of our growth. But yeah, right now, as it stands from our sober dating community, which is about 180,000 members, we do have the top position with regard to, that. However, that leading position only represents less than 1% of the market share. And so the question it becomes, how effectively and quickly can you scale and move into the full market share? Because if you look at the statistics of addiction, 300 million people suffering from a alcohol use disorder worldwide, 38% of adult Americans suffering from some illicit substance use disorder, and upwards of 30% of American adults are actually choosing not to drink. And so how can we put them together in a safe and supportive environment to really show them how to live a sober life? And so now, as we continue to build our brand equity, we find ourselves in now 7 different verticals. We recently launched the Loosid Sober Shop as an LTV strategy, where people can buy merch, whether it's a hoodie, a hat, or whatever it may be, to really have them take ownership of their sobriety. But from the investment lens, it adds about $135 to $140 lifetime value per the Loosid member. In Q4, we also launched the Loosid Marketplace, where we partnered with 37 brands in the sobriety and wellness space. Think of it as a sober Groupon, if you will, where we pre-negotiated those discounts to Loosid members that they wouldn't otherwise know about or be able to take advantage of. And so it acts as a retention strategy, because even if someone doesn't want to use Loosid Dating anymore, they find the love of their life, they could simply toggle off dating and still take advantage of thousands of dollars throughout the year in some of our partners like BetterHelp or BrainTap, which is the top brain fitness app in the world, or various non-alcoholic beverage brands. And it's really about showing people how to live a fun, safe, and enjoyable life in sobriety. Yeah, well, as we continue to build our brand equity, the goal is for Loosid to be synonymous with sobriety. So when you walk into a restaurant, we don't want people asking, where the non-alcoholic beverage menu is. We want them asking where the Loosid menu is. When we are looking at stadiums, we want people not to have a sober section. We want them to have a Loosid section, where even mothers can take their kids and know that there won't be that crazy rowdiness because you're in a Loosid section. And so as we look 5 and 10 years down the road, that's really where we're looking to go, where Lucid is synonymous with sobriety. We now have 5 of our non-alcoholic beverage brands that wants to make a Lucid drink, which we'll then use as a B2C and a B2B initiative and roll that out. The non-alcoholic beverage market surpassed $1,252 billion last year. And so as we put ourselves into new verticals, it gives us the ability to kind of leverage and accelerate our brand equity. And who knows, in the future, maybe we'd run the whole table and take Lucid public. From the standpoint of if you're struggling and don't know of a sober resource, we recommend downloading any one of the Lucid sober platforms, whether it be Lucid Sober Community, Lucid Sober Dating. But from an investment side, if you're interested in taking advantage of a social impact opportunity where the more people we help, the better and better we increase shareholder value. And so we're very uniquely positioned in that regard, that the more people we help, the greater and greater, our company value. So if you're someone that's interested in that opportunity, we're welcome to reach out to our office, and we're happy to talk.